It is time to review the reciprocity in taxing. I recall it might have been that small nations like Trinidad, with its oil, an American company working there and making mega money and saying that, although we're working here, we're not going to pay taxes here because we pay it in our country. And so they set up this understanding that citizens of Trinidad who work in America and pay taxes in America will not have to pay taxes in Trinidad. And they will have a kind of tax credit down there. And similarly, the businesses that operated in Trinidad would pay taxes there and get tax credit to offset the taxes in the States, which was fair. But today, people are getting slick, and especially in the Bahamas, I understand there's a building wherein approximately 20,000 registered businesses are located. And the whole purpose is just to have a PO box down there and say that you're operating to the Bahamas, and therefore will save the taxes because perhaps the Bahamas may not want to tax as high as America, or probably don't tax at all. There might be some taxing because there's a reciprocity in which they'll have to show in America that they're paying taxes down here. So somewhere along the line there has to be some taxes paid. But this is an abuse, and especially where nations now need money to take care of business. And you see, many of these businesses have operations in the States, and the citizens who work there are trained by the public purse, etc., etc. And is the taxes that these companies would have paid would help to pay for future education and to help pay up some of the debt that has been created in trying to create the environment in which they can operate. So this is clearly an abuse, and I think both sides of the situation would benefit, and especially say like Trinidad with the oil and other nations that have natural resources that have been mined by Americans. They would like to know that Americans pay them, some reasonable tax as opposed to saying, we pay taxes when we can't pay you none. So it still has its purpose, but when it is an abuse like what's happening down in the Bahamas here, or they just open up PO box and claiming to be operating offshore and all that, trivial stuff, they need to stop it because I'm not sure the Bahamas benefits from it, but it's definitely hurting the revenue generation capacity of the United States government.